Today I am with the great champion ever. Everyone thinks of him as one of the best classic fix players, as do I. I learned to play from watching Champion Ever, and I'm just super honored to be talking with him today. I woke up really early in order to do this. So, hey Champ, how you doing?
Hi Phil, I'm doing good.
Doing good. And
And this is a special occasion because while we played together before, this is our first time when we play in the voice chat. So super excited to finally talk with you live, man.
yeah, it's amazing. I didn't think it was ever gonna be possible. So, yeah, I'm very happy about it. I'm just gonna look at the board for a second because I kind of have a couple of options here, but they're all where you are. We bought? No. Black didn't go for Africa, did they?
I think the other troops in North America, I will guess, since we have with 8 troops. So I
No.
guess one of us could go for South America and the other one for Africa. Or I mean, I could even go for Europe. I mean, if you let me move my troops out, I guess I will go for Europe.
How about I move west with these troops and let you decide what you want to do?
Yeah, just
Is that way
yeah,
you're
we'll just
moving?
go for it.
Okay, very good, very good.
I think it just makes more sense for me to go for Europe since it's really wiped out for me. And yeah, and I will just let you have South America.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I just want to ask you questions about yourself, but try not to get so personal that you don't want to ever talk to me again, if that makes sense. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
what are you comfortable telling me? Like what general age range are you in? I would ask.
How young or how old do I sound to you?
I think you sound like you're in your 20 years or 30s. That makes sense.
Yes, would you like to make one guess and then I will reveal?
27.
Close, but I'm 23,
23.
so a
Wow.
bit younger. Yeah.
So did you start when you were like 19 or 20 then doing YouTube? Is that right?
Yeah, I think I was 19 and I started playing Risk when I was 18.
18. Okay, so
Yes,
go ahead.
I play Risk since 2017, July 21st. I remember that it because I log in with Google Play and have that achievement.
Oh wow, where do I want to go with this? So you're actually even younger than I thought, but probably thought you were old because I've been watching videos that are they're like 3 or 4 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long journey now, so makes sense. And how long have you been playing? I think you have been playing since 2020, something like that.
March of 2020. So I started playing because my friends wanted to meet up and hang out during COVID, and they chose Risk. So that's when I started playing, and I basically started watching videos so that I could beat my in real life friends, and I've been doing that ever since. So yeah,
And
go ahead.
and how old are you, if it's not secret?
39. I'm so old, champ.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm 39 years old. So
I mean, with age comes wisdom. So
yeah, I'm so wise compared to the average person in the Risk community. I'm so wise. Yep. Champ is from Lithuania. I wasn't gonna ask him because I don't want him to. I don't know how big Lithuania is, and I didn't want to people are their minds are blown that we're talking right now. I think Spud says he's young at 38. And so I don't think if someone asked me exactly where I lived, I wouldn't tell them. If that makes sense in the Risk community. I would just maybe tell them
yeah.
northern Iowa, as closest I would give them. So
And no,
you
but
got
player
broken.
invades me. No,
Okay. And so are you still in
that means
school
war.
or do you do something for a living that you're willing to talk about?
I already finished school, but I wouldn't really like to talk about much
That's okay.
about my personal life.
We won't talk anymore about your personal life unless there's anything
But
you want to say or you're willing to say.
now my question is what I should do if I recapture Europe and it will be invaded by a white player again. So that's a really complicated situation for me. I guess I could move into Africa to prevent the black player from capturing it, but probably it wouldn't really work out for me either. And also, I guess I could break into South America, but I guess we're friends. So
I have a big old 13 there.
yeah. So that's complicated. I guess I will just recapture it like that and see how that goes. I mean, I might even be the first player to get eliminated from the game from what it looks like.
Oh man, I hope not. We could always go again if you're the first player. If the game takes too long, I could always flag it as well. So
I guess my mistake is that I haven't made any alliances. So except with a black player, but I haven't sent one to you and haven't sent one to the white player, so I will do it right now.
I had hadn't thought about alliances either. Like I had totally forgotten about that.
Yeah, so
So
let's see if what player lets me hold Europe right now.
who wants to know what you think of the new update, the new Risk update?
I like the leaderboard split, but 1v1s and FFA is now split, even though it doesn't really solve the noob farming, but at the very least, FFA players can now have their place in the leaderboard as well. The top places won't be taken by just the 1v1 players alone. Then also, personally, as the person who don't really like to play with bots, I really like the neutral behavior setting when instead of a bot overtaking some player when he disconnects, now it just tags troops. So I really like that for fixed cards. Probably for progressive cards the old type is better, but for fixed cards I think that really works well for me, at the very least to my taste.
Hey, you got to hold
And
Europe.
there are other important updates what I missed talking about.
I think you said it really well, man. Like I think that I like the bot behavior and I like the two leaderboards. I think that's a huge step in the right direction. So
Also,
yeah.
so another good thing that after 10 minutes, if a player disconnects, then he completely forfeits the game and takes the less available place. But what I want to say that time it's probably still way too much. As I mean, like, have you seen my suggestion in Risk Ideas when I was talking about 3-player situations?
It was a great suggestion. Why don't you just repeat it for our viewers?
Yes, so basically, then in the 3-player situation, one of the players disconnect, both of the real opponents go after each other. So meaning that one of them will get first and another one third, while the disconnected player gets unfairly rewarded with second. But that's assuming they don't come back to the game, as it could be likely that after both of the real opponents destroy each other, the disconnected player suddenly comes back to the game and then just wipe both of the opponents out, getting unfairly rewarded with first. So I think 10 minutes is way too much for that reason.
I agree. I thought it was a great suggestion. Do you think that there should be separate leaderboards as well for like fixed and progressive? Like they should separate out the different types of FFA?
Yeah, I think that will be great, but then on the other hand, if we do leaderboards for each and every settings, then it could eventually feel that's way too many in the leaderboards and there's not that many activities, so it's good to consider from both of the sides how that would look like. But yeah, I think it will be better but when it comes to progressive and fixed cards, but it will be the split.
Okay. So you think 3 leaderboards would be the most ideal thing? Progressive, fixed, and 1v1.
Yeah, but then also I'm not sure, because if the leaderboards are just like that, then probably the capital Conquest will be dominant when it comes to ranking up. So
so then we have an
that's
endless
another
problem.
problem. So different settings really create a problem as people will just grind on whichever settings which are the easiest. So, but when if you do tons of leaderboards, then will just be too many leaderboards. So not sure how to solve that.
There's kind of always the same issue then. Who's white attack? It's a big 21 over there.
Yeah, what player looks strong? Is he going for North America? I mean, I'm fine if white player wants to go for North America, then I'm personally fine. Let me hold Europe, so we're friends.
I probably would have been attacking somebody already, but kind of like forgot about playing the game and was worried about talking to you for a little bit. Yeah. Why Risk? Why do you like so Risk? What about when you started playing Risk got you, completely obsessed with the game?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I really like attacking territories or so. I mean, another aspect is that it's a strategic game about skill. Well, of course, there are a lot of luck aspects as well, but and what can I else say? Another thing is that, for example, in chess you're limited to only making one move, while right here in Risk you can make a lot of different moves, attack a bunch of territories and so. I like Risk, but it's not that much limited, man. But also in overall, I probably really like attacking territories or so, I guess.
Yeah, I like that too.
Better, does it sound hilarious or not?
No, it sounds good. I think a couple things really got me about Risk was, well, first off, like I needed to learn it to be able to destroy my friends, and that's always a positive. But then once I started learning it, like the psychology aspect of it, I thought was fascinating. And I saw it right away on day one because my two friends are like they're always at each other. If that they like each other a lot but they're always like making fun of each other and stuff and saying nasty things to each other. And so they were like hammering each other, and I was finding the gaps. The way I was beating them was basically finding the gaps between them hammering each other and other people who maybe were making errors, and so the psychological aspect of it I found amazing. So I think that's what brought me to it, and that's why I'm still playing Classic Fixed, if that makes sense. Because Classic Fixed I think has the most is the most psychological in nature because everyone knows how to play it. So you're not like tricking people with board position or progressive or whatever. I like progressive too, even global dom. But what do you think about the psychological nature of Risk?
Yeah, I really like that too. When I started, I didn't really notice that much because Risk was new to me and I was completely noob. But more and more playing Risk, and when it comes to fixed cards, I really see that it's more about more diplomacy and psychology than probably anything else. So I really like fixed cards because of that aspect as well.
In your videos, you talk a lot about like this person might do this thing, this person might do that thing, etc., and not just about like board position and basic board strategies. Oh man, I got the good trade. I got the great trade.
Wow.
So okay.
Yeah, at the moment I like fixed cards more because one of the reasons is probably more of a story, while progressive cards are more like about positions, calculations, and things like that.
More of a story. I like that.
Like when you're playing and recording, you're kind of telling a story for your viewers, a live story, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you kind of tell a story sometimes when you're doing videos, and I think you're doing that on purpose, right? Like you kind of enjoy like telling a story while you're playing a game, don't you?
Yeah, no, I mean, just sharing my strategic thoughts in general, and I guess it just comes naturally in some sense.
Uncle Traveling Maddie wants to know like your greatest of all time Risk players list.
Oh, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, probably a few years ago, back in 2019, you probably could list the best. You could have probably listed the best Risk players on your hands, on your fingers. But right now there are just too many top players who are super good. So it's really hard to name, man. I mean, if it is actually really good if you are talking about a universal player, I will guess.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's been crushing tournaments, but also I'm not sure how when it comes to 2v2s or 3v3s, and also if he learned Woos plus 1v1s, then I think he could be a really top player. Also, there are probably many players who performed in the FFA tournaments well, but I mean, I haven't been really following the tourney, so I cannot really say. I was just more focused on classic fixed games, and that's it, I guess.
So you started
for
playing
me,
more tournaments lately, right?
yeah, I decided to try them out, but I haven't been really successful or something like that. So I mean, I'm probably wouldn't be a really good judge to decide to name the players who are the best. So I'm more myself just limited to classic fixed or just fixed cards in general. So
I think when I watch you in when I've played with you, you and I have just played fixed cards together in 1v1 before. But you're good at everything. I think a lot of people would put you on that list as one of the best players of all time as well. But tournaments are way different. Like tournaments are very, very different, I would say. What am I doing? Board position is bad for me.
yeah, right now the player who gets the lowest amount of troops.
Yeah.
I follow with your suggestion.
I don't know. It's up to you. We could go to war and kill each other early, and that might be what people want to see as well. Oop, he said. Yeah. Hopefully no one suicides the game.
Yeah, let's hope. I mean, y'all should have probably continued teaming up on me when the white player struck me first, so I was very lucky to survive.
Yeah. So I feel like there's not just different styles of Risk, like, people play, 1v1, fixed, progressive, caps, and etc. But I think that there's also tournament play Risk, global dom risk, and play with friends Risk. I think those are all different things as well. So when I'm thinking about that, like, it's gonna make me have to kill him. I can't kill him. It's attacking only me. But I have cards. Well, I guess I hit him again, and I die if nobody helps. Balance of the game will not be ruined.
I guess we could really help you out.
I lost 7. I only lost 7 attacking a 14.
The thing is that the white players stopped me invading into Europe, so
Gotta be friends, right?
I really appreciate the white player, but and on the other hand, I have you and the black player, and I do not really want to make the game stalemating, so I'm not really sure what I should even do. So, I mean, I really appreciate the white player since he let me hold Europe.
Thanks
On
for the
the
sub.
other
Okay,
hand, neither
ships.
you,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
on the other hand, neither you nor the black player were enemy seaters, so
No, we're kind of best friends right now.
I'm kinda confused right now.
Are you gonna be joining the next Legends tournament, champ?
I'm not really aware of it, to be honest.
Legends tournament?
I'm not sure when. Yeah, I think it's run by Spot Up, right?
Yep. So the Legends tournament is gosh, I really have to like look at the board now because if he hits me, then I just lose, and you guys end up in a
that's right.
1v1. How much am I willing to put into him?
Alright, so if I eliminate a white, will you help me fight the black player? Will you be on my side?
Of course.
Yes.
Some type of awesome deadliest trap we'll have going on.
Yes. So it looks like it wouldn't ruin the balance of the game, so I think I will do it.
Good.
I mean, sorry, white.
That was a decent roll too.
It hurts to take a white player out, but I guess I want to progress the game. And on me.
Now we have a 3-player game. That's awesome. Let's see what black does on their turns. If they have cards,
Yeah, we actually look pretty strong. I think I might even invade them into Africa.
things are gonna get spicy. This game just got spicy. Okay, the Legends tournament had 306 people in it, and it was a privately run tournament. It wasn't run by SMG. And they had, I think you got $300 if you won, and then there were prizes for the top 6th place. It was this, as far as I know, the second biggest Risk tournament ever run, and it was privately run on Spud's server. He wants to be best friends.
Yeah, I guess that will probably be the most generous tournament, as I guess no other tournament provides such good money prizes for so.
Right now, I can't because he's trying to get me to attack you, but I can't because he's so big.
The thing when it comes to tournaments, the FFA tournaments, I don't really participate in them is because the settings are not really my cup of tea, so I just mostly don't participate because of that reason. I'm not really big fan of Fog of War, which is usually the case in the most FFA tournaments, and also I'm not really a fan of other game modes except for Domination, I guess.
Does that make them hard for you, or does that make them like unenjoyable for you, or both?
It's just not really my cup of tea. I just do not enjoy them as much playing. I will put this way probably. It's just in Fog of War I cannot see what other players are doing, so I cannot really strategize as much, for example. Or the Capital Conquest I don't really like because it really makes the game long and stalemating.
They can really do that.
Also, you're at 69 troops, man.
We don't have the dab. We don't have it. I tried to buy it and I couldn't get the buying gems to work.
Also, what do we do about the black player right now? Will you take over Africa and guard North Africa and Middle East, so I will take over Europe? Or...
something like that. I mean, I'm the weakest player now.
Yeah.
But I have been the whole game after the first few rounds, I guess.
Yeah, I guess your South American troop bonus was just the lowest from all of us. I was the weakest player at first, but then I started gaining a bunch of troops from Europe, so that really helped me out to survive.
If champ is down, pass lineup. A lineup like the maps, the champ's preferred maps. Are you asking for champ's preferred? I think Spud wants your input on preferred maps for his tournament is what he's asking for, but not it's still season 2, and then it'll be the FFA, and then so if you ever wanted to do that, you'd have a lot of time to do that. But yeah, I think he's asking for your consult basically.
I mean, I just mostly play classic. I do not really play much anything else. But when it comes to fixed cards, besides classic, I really like Europe Advances. I think probably that's the least eliminating map when it comes to 6 players, I will say, judging by my experience.
Fixed? I saw your video on Europe Advance. It looked really fun.
Have you played fixed cards on it?
No, it'll be our next game.
Yeah, we could definitely do it after this one ends because different than classic, it has a lot of smaller continents, and it also it's a big continent, so it's more about expanding, could be more about expanding and less about attacks. As right now, we're kind of in stalemating situation when we are kind of forced to attack each other to progress the game, while in Europe Advance it should come more natural as progressing the game.
I don't think I blow the game if I do this. Well, let's do this, and then maybe you'll help me.
Yeah, that's a really great
It'd be
move.
fun to get in a deadliest trap to show how to get out of the deadly.
It's also you want me to team up with a black player?
I don't want you to team up with a black player. No, I was teasing. Please don't. Please don't start killing me.
I mean, since you now told that,
I was making a
you,
joke.
you just dug your own grave.
Hey, here's a great idea
I
on how you
mean,
guys can defeat me. Why don't I say it out loud while I'm playing you? That's what I just did. So
yeah, sorry, Phil, but show the viewers the strategy on how to get out. It will be very
so did that.
educational.
Here I am helping you. You didn't
I
get it.
failed.
You didn't get it. Cards do I have? I dug my own grave. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it makes the most sense to targeting me since I'm a player after you, so.
You got a 62. Come kill me, but his 62 is blocked. You could kill me. First strike him, but you're weak. I'm gonna have like less 20 left. Risky.
Or
I die if I
you know what? You know what? How about if you capture all of Asian territories and put your army at Kamchatka and then I invade the black layer?
No, I didn't
Yeah,
get the
so-
fortified before.
Yeah, so like promise, I'm invading. Alright, I actually have a set. Let's trade it in. Actually, I'm in a really good position right now.
Yep. Now you're the bad guy.
How about if I take Australia from
Oh
you?
my god. You convinced me to win the game. I was like, oh, Champion Ever's asked me to do something. I just
I guess.
Obi has cards.
Right, let's see if any of you have a set.
Can we beat you with this position? I mean, the game
Oh,
balance.
but also I forgot that the black player will just move his army away, so that's bad.
So will I. I didn't mean to roll that.
I mean, I still cannot really take any of you out, I guess, but I mean, how many troops will I get? 16.
Lot. Something's happening though. This is fun.
I guess first of all I will take Australia, and I'm not sure should I even guard against the black player. I mean,
Well, I think that 65 is going into you.
yeah, this is
Because I think we both see that if we don't like evade you in the next couple turns, you just win the game. So I'm feeling like a lot of troops are just gonna hit you this turn, regardless of what you do.
yeah. How about if I just fortify with army right here? I mean, the black player can hit me right now if he wants. I made myself as a common enemy for you, so probably while it was tempting to do that strategy, probably it wasn't the best choice of mine, I would say.
It was close though. The balance of the game was getting close to being ruined on that. So now, where are we at with balance? We're okay, but I can't really hit your 30s
Yeah,
without messing everything up for me.
I think if you hit me, then you might even get taken out by the black player.
I like that spot because you can go either way, and if you decide to card block me, I can choose 1 or 2 spaces to hit. So I like that spot. So yeah, Heizeng. So my kids will be getting up shortly, but they can feed themselves, and I'm just gonna play till like 7, which will be maybe like another hour, something like that, and then all as well. I think one of them's up.
I mean, could I even afford taking the black player out, or will it be too much? Also, I'm running out of time.
Yeah, it would be close. Oh.
But probably it might have
was
given
not
me the
happy
game
about
either way.
you.
But yeah,
He was not happy about you. He's got a lot.
yeah,
He's got a lot
he's
of
furious
troops.
about me. So
I
what are you going to do right now, Phil?
I mean, I don't think I can kill you with my position.
I have troops in Australia, so even if you wipe me out from the rest,
Black has 1 card, otherwise I would totally kill black. You have 3 cards. I think what I do is something like this.
I think you should probably eliminate the black player.
Do you think I win this 1v1?
We are just going to hit you then. It's the strongest. Also, I really have to fortify my army out of a block place.
Yeah, I don't think I hold Africa, that's for sure.
Yeah,
But he had
think-
1 card, otherwise I was thinking about eliminating him. But it would have been a nice end game if I would have done that. I might have been able to break your 21.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I think
have gotten a trade.
I just have to invade you right now. Can't attack a black player, otherwise I will just give a game to you. It's like the black player's 1 card then.
1 card in.
I mean, could you still eliminate the black player? And
You have 4
have a-
cards.
I'm a 23 troops army. I don't know.
I'm just gonna YOLO.
Wow, you're going for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over like the whole board here.
Yeah, but thing right now is what my army unleashed right now. Well, in the last turn it was blocked, so. But also I'm on mobile, so I won't be capturing the territories as fast as you.
We'll both have cards, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, good man, rolls.
Yeah, this is going well.
Wow, man, wow, man.
That was some great rolls. All right, let's have a 1v1, champ.
That really helped you out a lot.
I think you may have the advantage. I have a 10 troop set. Let's see. You're gonna be winning after this turn. Hit the 3. No. gonna skip the 3.
Yeah, I think I will prioritize capturing territories. We'll see.
I think it was a smart move. I wanted you to hit the 3 and lose something.
Also, you're at 16, so I definitely should more stuff.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh, you
bad.
no.
I'll try to
I'm
this
gonna
one.
put
Went well.
troops on Argentina. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
Do you have a 10 troop set?
And I
Yes,
had
you
2
do.
troops on Argentina. So we could go. Might be able to go like this. They failed to break Australia. This was a mistake. Oh no. Not Australia. You have 13. 12. We'll roll the 2v1s then. Missed it.
Let's see if I'm able to even make a comeback since you're really in Velita and you'll receive a lot of troops next turn.
Well,
Wow. Wow, I set at 3 cards.
yeah, it wasn't the best set, but I thought it would put the nail in the coffin for me. But you could have
Yeah,
a set.
I will
and
have done the
change
same.
things. Where does this 3 fortify? This 3 fortifies here. No, maybe here. We'll see if
I
you have a
do
set.
have a set, but I cannot really do anything. I think that will be game.
Good game, Miles. Good game. Miles was the black player.
A good game. Oh,
Yeah, I was really hoping Miles would get one more card, and then I was gonna kill Miles anyway. So it was proper to card skip. Might end up with Australia here.
let's
We
see.
still have a 1v1. We still have a 1v1 to break Australia or take a bunch of stuff.
Think carefully.
6v3. You'll get an extra 2. 63 is a pretty good percentage. It might be a 7v3. It might be 100%. Yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, like at this point, it's just a total GG. It's no way I make a combat.
Yeah, I have a lot
played,
of
man.
territories. Yeah, you too. Good game. Okay.
I guess when you took a black player out and then got good manual rolls and then blitz roll on my main army, that's what made a really big difference.
I'm really good at manual rolling, and it was all skill. That's sarcasm, by the way. Yeah, those rolls were insane. So I'll take it. I'll take it all day. If that's what I need to beat you, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, but well played, man. Well played, definitely.
Big Heisen said, "Champion ever, break Asia first. It's worth the most." And then he said, "Giving advice to champion ever, dreams can't come true." I think he gave advice in my chat just so he could say he gave advice to champion ever one time. I think that's funny. All right, that's a GG's.
And let's go, man. You got this. Well played.
So just so everybody knows, that's the 4th fixed game I've played with you, and the first one I've won. You won 2 of them, and then I gave the game to somebody else in one of them. So you know what game really still bothers me, and I think about every few days, champion ever? When we had Marin trapped in South America, and we were teaming on him. It was a 4-player game, and I looked like I was gonna be the first one out, but I was like threatening the Australian player, and then I killed them, and then I built myself back up, and it's one of your videos, and then I took like the 60, it was like a low 60, like a 61 or something percent roll, and what do I take? I think this is my best bet right here. You won the game. I lost it and you won the game. That game haunts my dream. I'm just kidding a little bit. It'll take me 2 turns, so I could also go for that one. This one down here where there's a lot of pink I like.
Yeah, I do remember that game, I think. Not exactly in the details, but I know we played this game, and I think you might even had the opportunity to win if you been more aggressive towards me, if I correctly remember.
If I would have hit you instead of Marin. Yeah, so we had him trapped, and we were in a point where like one of us was probably gonna kill Marin, and if it was gonna be you probably won, and if it was gonna be me, I probably won, except for I had more troops not facing Marin. So I went for the 61% roll, which I would have gotten cards and graded, and then been able to first strike you, which I think would have given me like a pretty good chance of winning. But I could have instead hit you, I guess. But I thought, you know what, 61% with a world champion and champion ever, like I'm gonna take that roll. I don't think, yeah, Marin was a world champ at that time. So I went for it and didn't. But it was a really good game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed playing it as well. And also, now the question, I'm going for the continent behind you. Are we going to be friends with each other?
It's friends forever.
So let's make it official, man.
Oh, I haven't sent alliance spots. I sent like growling. If anybody hears it on the recording, I'm sorry. I haven't ate anything today.
So, I mean, look, other players have already gotten continents, so we are going to get strong. We're kind of in disadvantage right now.
Yeah, I liked this Africa as well, but with southwestern Europe and the amount of troops that are in West Africa, I thought by the 4 turns from now, when I got it, or 3 turns from now, I thought my game would just be over. So I thought this continent was better.
Yeah, makes sense. I will just now take over Scandinavia and will just be friends with you.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
fine.
fine with I'm fine with you holding that continent. Also wondering if I could expand to anywhere else.
Oh no.
Sounds like Russian Empire will be an option if no other players start adding their troops there.
Russian Empire.
Yeah.
Thinking if
So, I
no one
mean,
else goes for Eastern Europe, but we'll see.
will be fine with you expanding to Eastern Europe then.
See, I need to be friends with Pink though, and then Pink will be trapped.
I mean, the pink player has a lot of troops in Africa area, so he could attack with territories over here.
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of twos that are gonna get eaten up by that though. This should be an interesting game.
So right now I would say it's the point of the game when we should really prioritize going for continents, as probably the weakest players who won't get any continents or will just be with one of them or a few will be very weak, probably will get eliminated first. Will get eaten by the strongest players.
My God, that's a good.
Black's position looks really good.
Yeah, right next to me. I mean, I don't want to start a war with them and end up one of the first people out though. So that's kind of the.
Yeah, ideally you would like to stay friends with him.
I think so. I think that's my play.
I mean, if you go for Eastern Europe, then I'm really fine with it.
I can't take it right now, and I almost need a threat stack here. Maybe when I get cards or something, be sending
Right now I'm only with Scandinavia, and if it's just my one continent, then I for sure will get eliminated. If not first, then second for sure.
Yeah, it's not looking great for you, but you're gonna get a bonus.
It's also the white player added troops in the Russian Empire, which isn't too much promising.
You need to teach
Maybe-
white a lesson.
Maybe he will move out next turn. And my best shot is just to go for another continent, as otherwise I will be the weakest player and get eliminated first, so I think that's my only chance, based on what I've got in this game. So I will tell the white player what I'm sorry, but I need to attack his territory.
Another con.
Yeah.
This is getting interesting. I almost need 2 stacks to threaten everybody. Oh no, that's where I want to be.
Yeah, the situation doesn't look much promising to us. Yeah, I think I will be the first player to get eliminated.
It's not. I'm not feeling good about your game, man.
And when looking to the board, you could potentially be second, but depends on the other players. What do we want to do with that?
I'm gonna take another continent right now. I'm gonna greed out.
That's your best shot.
Yeah.
If he let you hold that when you're still in the game, might even surpass them highly, since that's a big continent.
Kind of nerve-wracking because also I could hit you from behind, but then someone else gets your cards. I think they're gonna team on you and done.
I mean, the white player is helping me. I asked him that I need to take territories. Yeah, it's appreciated by me. So didn't ask him to attack it.
Did he just roll
You-
a 2v1 on me when I'm on his border? Like I can break both of his continents.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I guess he's poking the bear. Don't you
What?
ever do
And
it?
it's 15's facing the other way. He sends me hearts after rolling a 2v1. Let's look at this player. It's a grandmaster with a record that looks like it's an FFA grandmaster. He rolled that on me, right? I need to
Yeah.
check this battle log. Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Can I just kill him if I get this big bonus? Got 23
You
here.
could potentially bring the other players' attention towards yourself, since you will have a lot of continents, but
Fall back into 1. It's hard. It's a hard kill. I don't think I'll have enough troops.
and the blue player isn't fun. With me holding a Russian Empire, let's see what black player does. Right? Well, I guess I will just be with one position.
I think he kills. I think not. Maybe not takes you all the way out, but I think. Oh no, he didn't. Oh wow.
Just in the worst position, I just have to hope that others don't kill me. Not really do anything else. Yeah, it looks like you're getting revenge on the white player.
I'm just making sure that he doesn't roll a 2v1 on me again. We'll see what cards he has.
Like 10 troops set.
And through that. I gave him a continent back. He could ruin my game. This could be fun.
Yeah, so what I see is what I'm not getting in a continent, so I guess maybe I will stay just behind you.
Oh.
And I'm not going to attack you, I just want to have you as the shield. That's fine for you.
I don't have much of a choice.
I mean it's just be dumb to attack you, as if I attack you, then you just eliminate me. Even if you don't eliminate me, then somebody else will just eliminate me, since I will become very weak.
I was hoping that part of me doesn't want you to die because we're talking and then that doesn't make for a good video. But in the gameplay part of me wanted them to eliminate you from the rest of the board so I could get your kill. So that was my thinking with leaving just a 3 there. But then I also opened people to you so that if someone wanted to kill you, they wouldn't think that like I was the bad guy, just letting you win.
Makes sense. Guess this is where dilemma is. Whether you would like to have potentially have more good content, or better you will progress the game in the way you will play actual in the real game.
Yeah, well, now you have an 18 there, so it makes my life harder. I was really hoping they would like clear you out and then I could just rush in for the gameplay part of it.
So it will just be hilarious if I'm in a such miserable position, just survive and make a comeback and even win.
That would be hilarious. What are we looking at? Oh, I have,
At your turn counter.
yeah.
Next turn you could probably even eliminate that player if you want.
I might be
The
able to.
question is
So I would survive it.
if you should probably. Probably it wouldn't be the best decision for you since you're still isn't that strong right now.
Yeah, I don't know if I take another con. Wow, it's a bold place to go. Black's telling you no for sure. Black's like, you're not getting Russia.
Yeah, the blue player wouldn't like me to capture it either. I think that's really good that I'm at some sort influence you taking the Eastern Europe as if you had just Germany, just Central Europe, then I think you will have been one of the weakest players as well. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure if it helped in any way. If we assume other people's here in the stream what I'm talking here, so maybe
Yeah, I
they
think
heard
so.
what I was talking about and we just like fine take it. But
I
isn't
think
the case with me? Cannot hold so.
Yeah, I think taking Eastern Europe was a terrible card.
But could I take over Southeastern Europe
Yeah.
if you let me to go through your bands?
You want to take Southeastern Europe? That's
No, I mean, yes, Southeastern Europe, but on the other hand, I will probably be weak and probably some other player could just wipe me out anyway, so probably doesn't work.
I'm gonna clear it and move out.
I
Is
guess
what I'm
on
gonna
the other hand, I
go.
have alliances with,
Back up. I don't like where I could go.
on the other hand, I have alliances with everyone, so maybe that will work out in some way.
White's gonna be trapped back there.
But white player, yeah,
It's all because of that 2v1.
don't mess up with Risky Fil, guys. See what happens if you do.
Well, I was so powerful facing him. Like if you mess with me in a position where it makes me weak, then it's different. Like if they would have broken me,
Yeah.
then I probably would have like taken back or something.
So could I even go for you into Southeastern Europe? Is it fine with you? Or will you do the same what you do to the white player?
I'm not gonna destroy you at this moment if you do that, if that's what you're asking.
Right. Yeah, I will just try my luck to see what other players will tell me about that. I will probably capture it next turn, though.
It's a different thing because you're trying to advance your position versus trying to attack.
Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't make sense for me to get into a conflict with anyone.
Right. Let's see how they progress. White's now locked down there without a card.
I mean, he could still attack the black player, so unless... I mean, the white player could potentially get eliminated.
Getting
I mean,
black
the blue
player.
player... Go ahead.
I'm saying the black player's getting 18.
Yeah. Oh, so...
Was getting,
Actually, the white player is trapped.
there we go. I'm surprised everyone's still alive.
Yeah, same. I do not have a set, so I
don't
think
have
I
a
will just
set?
wait for one more. Yeah, I just have 2 soldiers and two horses, so even if I get a set, then it might be a really bad one.
Whoa, that is not
But
good for
let's
you.
hope for the cannon. So what I forgot to take into account that even if I capture that continent, then the pink player won't have a territory to attack, so unless he would like to attack the white players or something.
Hey Doggy Dog, thanks to the raid. He's chilling with Champion Ever right now. We have 42 viewers, by the way.
Oh, nice.
A lot. That's a lot for me. I'm very happy about it.
How many do you usually get?
I've been in like lately. I've been getting into the 20s without. It depends on who raids me. So, but yeah, lately I've been getting in 20s. I play at 9 o'clock Central Time, United States time, and so it really just depends on like who raids basically. But
I see.
there's only been a handful of times I've been in the 40s. So you're a big draw. How big they are, it doesn't behoove me to kill you. And you only have a 4 set.
Yeah, I also have a bad one. I have 3 horses. You will get a bad set if you kill me.
I don't see a major move because it would be a hard kill to go through the 22. Breaking black might just mean that he slams me. Pink is my ally and they have a 48. So I actually don't think I have like a big move play. There for now. I'll put some other shit on the other side as well. I think I need to. What are you gonna do for cards though? You're gonna have
I
to zero
wouldn't-
card.
I mean, I wouldn't care too much about the cards so as long as I hold that continent.
Yeah, that's true.
As it's worth more for me. This with just the question is whether the pink player will let me hold it. I mean, right now I have a big army, so if he invades me,
Player
then
doesn't have cards either.
I could invade him as well. Just will send him a hat and this one to see I want to be friends with a pink player. Let's see how he responds. Maybe he will wipe me out.
Out of that area.
On the other hand, if he does that, then he could potentially be wiped out himself. For example, even you, Mictor, would be kinda weak in the middle,
No.
bordering so many players.
Once again, I'm gonna talk to kids for just a sec. You can talk if you want, but
Right, so how we destroy Phil, guys? Can I betray him and crush all of his troops?
I heard you.
And I know I was just joking.
I know. What are we gonna do? This guy's so big. He's just running away. 7. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad compared to his intake. Take a card to pass for a while. How do I push this game?
Oh,
I'm
I
not
see.
threatening
That's
you.
interesting.
I'm not threatening you. I feel like your 22
Yes.
could backdoor me, and then I could just be I could be the next one out. So I need to make it cost you
That's fine.
something.
We'll put some more troops just to be
Terrible.
sure.
It's a terrible idea.
Are you saying you're going to wipe me out from here?
No, I don't know how well that would do for me. Your 30 would come through because you would be dead, and I think black would just take me over.
Looks like it's not as usual game as usually the other games I played. Usually someone zap up, someone to eliminate some other players. So right now everyone seems to be turning well. I mean, the weaker players cannot really do anything, but probably it will be much more to do about the black and blue players since we're the strongest.
No, I thought they would like push their advantage or start trying to eliminate somebody.
Thing is that none of us can really attack them, as whichever person attacks then will just be taken out by them.
Yeah, because like if I broke black through this 30, there's a 45 that would come and immediately hit me.
So at this point I will say it's more up to them to decide which player to eliminate or so.
Yeah.
So I don't really think it will make much sense for us to invade them. So unless we all fall together, we'll team up on them.
That's a lot over there, champ.
I just want to feel protected, shielded by you.
You're making me nervous.
And I'm not going to invade you. I'm as weak as the white player. Wasting troops wouldn't be really good for me at all. If I were the strongest player, then I could probably consider that, but when I'm the weakest, it's just best for me to stay away from any possible conflict.
I tell you what I would do if I was blue is I would take you out of this area.
Yeah, I guess would make sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I couldn't do anything to him.
No, and it doesn't ruin the balance of the game.
Hopefully, out he doesn't listen to you.
Oh, that's
Your
what I
live
get.
stream.
That's what I get for being a streamer, right? Hello, secretly. Everyone, don't let champion win. He's the best. Stop it. Oh, you didn't hear that.
Differently when you really like what you're building a big army next to me, as this way I feel really protected. I think there will be less initiative for others to take me out. So we have to break through your army as well.
Sometimes I think with the community playing, and I'm not saying this about the people in the game, with the community playing so much progressive, sometimes people are afraid to like hit an auxiliary spot to give somebody else the kill in the cards. But in fixed cards, like getting the 10 troops or whatever, you don't have cards even, or progressing the game by killing somebody, those things can be really important. And I think that people worry about being the one that get the cards too much.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's still surprising that I and the white players are surviving in this game.
Correct. I thought I had created the death of the white player,
So
and
in
I
some
thought
sense,
you would go
it's-
next, but I couldn't do it all by myself.
somebody should have helped you out. You went for it. In some sense, it's really good for me and the white player, but the black and blue players are so passive as the strongest players.
Yeah. No one has sent me an attack request, by the way, like the whole game. So
Guess maybe it wasn't the best idea to play it as 6-player. I don't know. So I mean, usually in subscriber games, I do people are more willing to team up with each other and progress the game. While here it seems everyone is turtling. And I mean, makes sense for the weakest player, but if the strongest players aren't going to do anything, then I think it will be a long stalemate.
I agree.
So I will say it will make sense for them to communicate with each other in some way to offer doing some attacks.
If you're blue, do you remove black from that part of the map? Like you can do that, and then they can't hit you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the black and blue players are the strongest players, so
We have a good alliance, so maybe that's the worst.
so
move
I
ever.
would rather say we should team up with each other, attack
Right.
someone. So if we attack each other, then and we could equalize the troops on the board in comparison to other players. But I mean, if the blue player hit that 40 troops army and other players will be fan of him holding that continent, then he will be increasing troops lead eventually, with giving even 7 troops per turn. So the question will be if the black player retaliate to him for going through our continent.
It's true. So much card skipping. Wow, I didn't think this game would go this way.
Same
Deal happened.
with chat.
Yep, there's a deal happening in the chat. It's not about you.
We're going to to eliminate the white player.
Wait one turn. Cool. Okay. I think things are gonna start happening.
That's great.
I don't care if you hit my
Hopefully
3.
it's not me.
Wait, second army now. I don't like the place of this army in Eastern Europe. I don't have one spot that can threaten everybody. So I could get backdoored by black.
That's complicated. On the other hand, it's a big continent which gives you a lot of extra troops.
It's true.
So I will rather have this one rather than just, for example, Iceland alone, which is a safe continent, but you don't get as many troops.
Yeah.
Let's see some action. It's risky for the pink player to do that as differently than the blue and black players. He could really get wiped out from over here.
Yeah, but okay,
Let's
so
see
the blue and black players, we're talking about blue hits the big army and helps a little, and then the black will kill the white player. So the black player's gonna kill the white player now.
Yeah, if we kill them, that's really fine either.
That was a good roll. That was an amazing roll.
And here we go in the 5-player situation. After 37 minutes or so.
Is that how long we've been playing this game?
This is how I've been recording this game. The question, who is next? Looking to the troops counter, I'm the weakest.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the pink player doesn't look too strong either. But honestly, the black and blue players should really stay in a strong alliance and continue eliminating players, I think.
I actually hit the troop lead just now, so I can start doing stuff.
Yeah, you're actually the strongest right now into the troops counter. Since I'm the weakest player right now, I'm kinda limited for what I want to do till at least we get into the 4-player situation. So right now, me wasting troops will just lead me of getting eliminated first. So it's still really up to you, blue and the black player, how to progress this game. I think you probably shouldn't like to attack each other. That's the case, when you should probably either hit me or the pink player. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think you should fortify and protect me. Yeah, I mean, I will be your best ally if you protect me. Alright. For me, I will just leave my army over here. I guess I'm getting eliminated by the black player. The black player sends me a heart, so I'll write the black player. And I might be a really good ally with the black player. I think I will just keeping turns for now. I mean, let's see if I even survive. The pink player could eliminate me as well, but if he does win, then he will be eliminated as the 4th player then. How about blue? Are you in alliance with him? Also, like 2 or 3 of stronger players could team up on the strongest player or so. That could potentially be a plan as well, so depends what the majority wants to attack. What are the strongest alliances in this game? And who is the weakest link?
Man, I was on mute for a while. How long was I on mute? When's the last time I talked? I've been talking to you. Must have been on mute for at least like 3 minutes.
I think you...
Ages. I've been on mute for a while. I appreciate you keep talking so that there wasn't dead air. Like I was like telling you things. So, but you heard me say that black didn't want to ally with me, so that was only a few minutes ago.
Yeah. And it looks like you'll agree to team up on the blue player? Or does the pink player...
We were talking about doing something else. Wow. Now we'll see what happens.
For the pink player, I guess we agreed on letting pink get another continent.
None of that was agreed on. No.
Who do you think will be the least loyal ally in this alliance?
I'm the worst ally.
Well, if that's the case, when faced with consequences.
I know. How hard are you gonna hit me?
I mean, I will just let you have that continent. I mean, you want it. I mean, take it.
Okay, we'll switch position.
I will just be in that corner, guys, and will just let you fight it out. Just leave me alone. I'm just cannot do any damage to you when I sit here. That will be even if the sense to eliminate me. I mean, somebody else could take over that continent if we wanted right now. We have a really great opportunity. It's just one border.
It would be. What would I do about it?
All right. Who besides me do you think you trust the least?
None of these people broke my borders. You broke my border because I hit you first.
Yeah. So I guess you're friends with everyone, but yeah, and I assume the blue player will crush some troops into me, but no.
Oh no.
Well, I have a plan I'm doing over here, but no idea if it works out.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Him taking over that continent. That's really fine.
Okay, let's look at the troop counter.
I mean, do we really trust you? I mean, you could eliminate me, but then you could probably be next.
I know.
I think we're in a really strong alliance, so maybe it wasn't the best for you to eliminate me.
We'll be here, threatening to all of them.
I think it will be the best, guys, if you team up on one person. I mean, you know what I'm suggesting to attack, so but it's really up to you.
Or you're probably suggesting to attack me since I broke you, since I hit you so hard.
Yes, that's correct.
That's what I would do. I'm so strong over here.
Look, pink is about to invade you.
Yeah, I want to see what they do with the invasion, though.
Yeah,
'Cause
and then I
if they
think you
invade,
should hit him.
if they invade me just to invade me, then
I
we
mean,
have an
if you
interesting
wipe
scenario.
him out from here, then it's trapped between other players.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, looks like the blue player invaded you as well. Is it going to allow that to happen?
I don't know. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do about it because I can't just sit and let them kill me.
I think you should probably form some kind of alliances as well to see if any of them would like to be on your side, and then switch the person who gets targeted. Oh, aggressive over here. So it's actually in the black and blue player's hands what we want to do with that. Which player will get eliminated next?
I guess we both die.
Oh, alright. Sam is
Pink's gonna be
aggressive as well.
trapped. Yeah. I mean, I have to take out those troops now because they started a war.
I think if you don't wipe him out,
Probably
then you're
die
not
now.
holding those continents.
Yeah.
While if you wipe him out, then depends on the black and blue players.
I was considering what to do. Things are happening though. This is fun to see.
Yeah, and this has started to be exciting.
He's preparing for me to kill Pink and then to kill me.
Just staying neutral in the corner, hoping what all of you just leave me alone and let me survive.
Trying to figure out, do I need to kill Pink? I mean, I think so. He's broke me 2 turns in a row, but then that makes me really weak because I have to take out 50 whatever troops.
It's your choice.
I know.
On the other hand, if you hit him, then I guess he gets eliminated next.
Maybe a good roll. He's already unlocked me. Where do I want to be?
Probably
Here.
somewhere in the middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
good spot.
We're getting 10 troops, but blocked.
It's up to the blue player. The blue player, if he trusts the pink player, then he could really protect him.
Yeah. Or he could just slowly eliminate him.
So I guess somebody could eliminate you from the game as well.
Yep.
I mean, I'm giving you some ideas, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
you
He's
done.
like, kill Phil. Kill Phil, don't kill me. Let me sit in the corner. I'm the nice guy in the corner.
You know, guys, you don't have to listen to me, but if you did that, then that will be really great for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he revolutionized Risky Youth, so we should listen to him.
Do you guys, would you even like to eliminate YouTubers? Maybe I think you should go after each other. I mean, how about if black and blue attack each other and equalize the troops number on the board?
And then we all just attack each other and make it great. That's what I like to see. See if I get hit. That wasn't so bad.
That was.
I'll accept that and not even take another continent. Yeah, I don't care.
I'm wondering what the black player is going to do with his army he did put toward next to me, next to my corner. It looks a bit suspicious.
Yeah. Be right back.
Guys, surprise Risky Fil and make him eliminated before he comes back. Let's see that reaction. Can you even imagine?
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't hear what I was talking.
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you scheming against me. I don't really want to unleash you towards me, and I don't really want to. I do want to trade my cards. No, there we go.
I mean, it's still up to the black and blue players to decide who you want to eliminate.
Yeah, they're the ones that should be taking action.
The 3 of us in a terrible position, and just one of us will get lucky to get to the 3-player situation. But I mean, then again, we could just continue teaming up in the 3-player situation as well.
Oh no! He's had this whole opportunity to kill Pink.
I think for the blue player, it will be great to wipe out the pink player behind him, as well. We'll just be holding that on their own border when it comes to the bottom left side.
They're teaming on me. Artsy sends me heart.
Yeah, it's tough for you, man, right now. On the other hand, the situation for me and the pink player doesn't look good either.
No. Should have taken a card though, probably.
Maybe.
See what happens here. I think I just get taken out,
Alright,
right?
so I'm back.
I'm getting taken out.
No, it looks like we're eliminating you, who dare.
no.
In your live stream. In your
That's
live
okay.
stream.
It's
What
on
are
my
you guys
live stream.
doing? So rude,
No.
so rude.
It's not a bad idea. I was trapped in the middle and you guys were off on the corners. I really thought Pink would die, but Blue decided they wanted to keep him alive. Okay. Alright, let's watch.
Let's see, it's Seta and me. Ping next.
Yeah, I don't think it should go too long. Pretty close in troops.
Yeah, I guess I will fortify my army over here. See how it goes. Do not really want to make that trapped anymore.
Yeah, and you're kind of at Blue gets to kind of decide. I feel like they're gonna cradle Pink back there though, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean
Also,
both
Black
of them
has a lot
have
of board.
access. But here we are fighting each other. Maybe the situation after all will get equalized. It is the black player getting eliminated from over here.
I should get straight up eliminated on this turn.
Oh, so unexpected. But this is what I really like to see.
Oh no, they can't do it on this turn.
We'll see how that goes.
Why are they
Yeah,
so
I
mad
think-
at Black? You eliminate Black, or Pink eliminates Black. Wow, interesting. I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, that was totally unexpected. I thought we will stay in a really strong alliance. wins at least a V3-player situation, and then might even continue teaming up in V3-player 1 as well, but that's really hilarious to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is eliminate the black player. I think I will just eliminate the black player right now. It's unfortunate in event this way for the black player, but somebody has to get eliminated first. I guess I could even take over some continents.
You could do a lot of stuff.
I think we'll just take blue over some of your lands since you have a lot of stuff. I want to have to hold some continents as well with the elimination of the black player.
And you get 30-second reset. Good job.
Yeah, I want to equalize the blue players, so I think I will grab over Germany and Iceland for now. I might even this continent as well. Yeah, and I'm letting the blue player hold and everything. Anything else right now, and we'll just fortify my army right here.
Okay, let's see what Sam does.
You see, I mean, he could take over some continents as well.
Yeah,
And
it should.
the other hand, I think he's kind of trapped behind me right now. He can get out. He can get out if he wants from my continents. That's fine if he attacks my continents. Wow,
Oh, the
my
game's
army.
over. Whoa.
Did he
not
give
see
away
that.
game to the blue player right now? I mean, it's the blue player's turn and he's getting a ton of troops.
Going for
Yeah, I
second,
think-
right? Is he just taking
Yeah,
second?
I think the blue player wins right now. Whatever, what's the intent behind it? But yeah, good game, good game.
Game. GG's.
We cannot win them all.
No. That was good though, man. You were like on the ropes the whole time. He's leaving you alive.
Yeah, I think he wants to just invade Samsons. Since if he taken me out, then he might have run out of troops to invade Sam into the rest of the continent.
Oh, that makes
So
sense.
Sam still has Iceland, but Iceland is weak. Well, I do have a set, but it's only a foot for troops one, so cannot even really properly retaliate. Let's see how much will I able to hit the blue player.
I don't see you guys surviving.
It will be hilarious if we come back to this
would be
situation, but
crazy.
I think the blue player wins this game for sure. He has way too many troops over here, and the pink player is attacking territories of mine. It's mad than me.
Did you make him mad? Did you do something? What'd you do to Sam?
Nothing what I have noticed. So. Well, I mean, maybe my talks, but I was asking all of you to attack each other or so.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I wasn't too consistent on something.
This is a good game, though. It got a little stalemate for a second, but then things got spicy.
Once the strongest players realize that it will be in their best interest to team up and progress the game, I'll still be in the advantage.
Awesome. Champ, I'm so happy that we did this and that we got to speak. And yeah, just thank you so much for doing this with me. It was great playing with you, a couple of good games and a good combo. So you sound great, by the way. You sound awesome. So
Thanks, I appreciate it. Finally, I'm glad that I finally played in the voice chat game. It's our first time ever, and so happy it went so smooth and happy. Hopefully it will help us both to get some subscribers from each other's audience.
yeah, everybody that's watching me, go subscribe to Champion Ever. I will link him in my description as well.
Tim, the link will be in the description, and thanks again, Phil, for having me.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure, an
I'm
honor
an-
to play with you, sir.
It was an absolute honor. I learned to play Risk from watching you, so it's amazing that like we're in this position where we're playing and talking together. It's crazy. Thank you.
Super good, man.
I'm gonna end the
Super
stream
good
then.
player.
Thank you.
You have become top player even though you started a few years later. You're this. I didn't see in any way I will be better than you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. You're amazing. I'm gonna end the stream and then we can talk about when we'll post the videos and then I'll go hang out with my kids. Thank you everyone that watched as well.
Have a nice day, y'all.
Thank you.